Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool subject for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our cool subject for today? Our cool subject for today is selling and taking good notes on your customers and potential customers. What? I said selling and taking good notes on your customers and your potential customers. You're probably going, what? Okay. Well, on this platform, we talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all. And we talk about everything that's got to do with selling. And my simple job today is to bring something to your forefront. You need to really consider a lot of these nuggets of information that I'm sharing because I'm a real salesman. I'm out in the field all the time talking to people over the phone, in person, business to business, door to door. I just talk to people all the time. I'm always marketing and selling. And the key to success, and something that I've been doing for a long time ago, was I take notes. I mean, buddy, I take notes and I take notes. I take notes. And one of the reasons why is I had a manager a long time ago, Dwayne Dabrowski was his name. He told me that if you have a potential customer, you may want to go ahead and write some pertinent information down about that customer, whether they said maybe or there's a possibility. You might want to go ahead and do that because, see, we work off this magic thing called commission. And I've learned over my selling career that I need to be able to pay attention. And if you're a salesperson yourself, we have this mighty thing now. We call it the cell phone. The cell phone is a great tool. It is a wonderful tool, and it is a tool that can help you to make a lot of money. I do what they call selfies with all my customers. I put a nice smile on my face. And as I do, I tell my customer, this is information. This is my personal cell phone. This is my information. So if you need to reach back out to me, you'll be able to have a picture to go along with the person. So that way you'll recollect. And I always ask my customers to always smile. And the reason being is because if it's a good or a bad thing they're calling for, I want them to see the last time that they talked with me was with a big old smile. Okay. It works if you work it, but you got to live it. And one of the key successes that I've had is that when I take information, like, say, for instance, on a phone, I get a phone number. I sell a customer, I help them purchase something. And what I do is I write in notes. They have notes, if you didn't know that, you can actually write in their date of birth, your telephone number. You can actually go ahead and put in their wife, their significant other information, their children, when they purchased the product, all about what was involved in that particular sale to make it a sale, when they started their particular purchase date, and on and on. If it's a life insurance, you can go ahead and get the account number, so that way you've got that policy number right there at your beck and call. And the reason why I'm stressing this to you guys is because good customers, they are people that we need to be able to maintain and take. We get referrals from customers, and we need to do this magic thing called a follow up. If you are a sales representative and you're not following up, talking to your customers and finding out that, hey, is everything okay with your purchase, you're really missing the boat. And to be quite honest with you, sometimes customers have issues before the 30 days or the however long it takes for that customer, or should I say, before they can go ahead and turn back in that product or cancel that service. And if you're one of these diligent people where you can reach out to customers to make sure everything is going good, you're doing a follow up, that's a big deal. And what I do is when I talk to customers, each one that I talk to, a lot of times we do a lot of stuff on computer now. And so what I do is I take notes. Remember what I told you? You want to know about their significant other. You want to know about the date of the purchase. You want to know who else was involved in that buying process. So that way, when you have a conversation with that customer, you want to be able to know everything you possibly can. Maybe that particular customer could only afford one particular product, and they have the option maybe later to add a warranty, a service agreement, a maintenance agreement, but they had to think about it. You ever had somebody tell you, I got to think about it? Well, they ain't thinking about it. What's happening is it might have been a little bit more money than they thought. And then, so what your simple job is to just follow up. Hey, how's it going, Bob? Just wanted to make sure everything's going. Who's this? Well, this is old Gary Lee. Hey, remember when you bought that little thing that the other not too long ago? How's it going for you? Well, it's going pretty good. Oh, it's terrible. I've had some problems. Oh, don't worry. Let me go ahead and take care of that for you. And by the way, this is what we do, guys. We have to take these things called notes. Notes are very important because, see, what it does is if you have a customer, maybe you work in a real estate place, like places where they sell furniture. You've got a customer, a captive customer, they purchase something, and generally people get like the 90 days, 6 months, same of cash. They want to pay it off in 1 year, so that way they only pay the price of it and they don't have to get the interest on it. So your simple job is to go ahead and every time you make a sale, have your little book. And this little book, or put it on an iPad or put it on your computer, where you take notes about what they purchased. Send them a little thank you card. Hey, how's everything going? You might want, and you also send them a business card. But if you didn't write no notes, what you're doing is you're just waiting for customers to come see you. And what you're doing is being proactive. You're actually physically getting involved with your customer and letting them know, hey, it's Bay Bob. Hey, it's been a year now and everything. I hope everything's going good. Hey, and by the way, because you want to go check their credit line, you want to make sure that maybe they've got an open to buy. Say, hey, look, Bob, we got this sale going on this weekend. We got 30% off. And I know that Julie, your wife, because you've got it written down somewhere, she was talking about getting that refrigerator, or maybe she was talking about going ahead and getting that dining room suit. And I'm going to tell you what, we've got a deal. I'm telling you what. And I always take good care of you. You know that, right, Bob? And see, the key to success is to pick up the phone and call those customers, because remember, we're doing follow-ups. We're trying to find out about our customer. And my name is Gary Lee Stanley, guys. I've been in sales since the 80s in one form or capacity. So I didn't just learn all these techniques and information over one day. So you easy does it. Get you some paper, pencil, computer, and then taking all these little notes. It really works because, see, you get nuggets of information even from me. I always listen to motivational speakers and I always take notes. I'm always getting ideas and stuff like that. So you can do the same thing. And our topic for today is selling and taking good notes on your customers and potential customers. Potential customers could be the person who said, well, I need to think about it. Okay, nobody ever thinks about it. Out of sight, out of mind. But see, what happens is they've let their guard down. Maybe they didn't purchase something, but you captured their telephone number, you captured their social security number, you captured information, their address, their telephone, their family members, the kids, the significant other. You captured information, and so when you go back to call on these folks, you've got that leeway, because see, you've got something that talks about them, that's in their mind, and they're like, oh, okay, they're having more of a potential to want to talk to you because they've talked to you once before, but maybe at that time it was not the right time to purchase something. And your simple job is to get back with them, say, hey, Mary, this is old Gary Lee. I'm just doing a follow-up. I remember the last time you folks were here, y'all were thinking about getting that nice set of that beautiful set of earrings, and we've got a special running this month. Last time you were in here, we only had a 10%. Now we got a 30% off that necklace or that chain that you were thinking about, or those earrings, or whatever product it is. And you can give that customer, like, wow, these people remember me. Yeah, I take notes, guys. I do. And if I feel somebody has an inkling that they're interested in something, they may or may not purchase at that point, but that gives me ammunition because I've already picked their brains, because I ask a lot of good questions. when I have people that may be potential customers, whether they purchase or not, they're in my zone. And my simple job is to go ahead and get information, information, information. So that way later I can go back and use it as ammunition to be able to help those folks purchase something. And the key to success in this regard, guys, like I said, if you're a salesperson and you're just, I'll just remember all this stuff, it doesn't work. Because see, what happens is you get bogged down with all kinds of things happening all through the day, and sometimes you only get to talk to maybe one customer, and you didn't maybe close it, and you didn't go ahead and take notes and find out what they were thinking about buying or what their future plans were, or maybe they've got some family members that may need the product also. But by taking good notes on your customers that bought something is a really great idea. But it's also, again, good for the potential customer who may be buying in the future. How do you see, marketing is a big deal. It costs a lot of money to get customers. It's a lot of money to get what they call soft leads. A soft lead is somebody who was interested in your product, and maybe at that time it wasn't affordable, or they just couldn't see getting it, and maybe things have changed. But by you writing down that information about they just got a baby, they just had a baby, and or maybe their birthday is in June, or maybe they did buy one product, and that particular product was really nice. They thought about, that, oh, mom, I tell you, we really would love to have that bedroom suit. Wouldn't you think, darling? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind having it, but today we can only afford this. So your simple job is to recollect that information, is to do a follow up and bring that information to their forefront. Oh, I done forgot all about that. Yeah, well, how's your stove going? You said last time you was thinking about getting that refrigerator. Oh, it's pretty good. I like it pretty good. Well, Miss Mills, we got a sale coming up this weekend, and it is to die for. We got free delivery coming up, and you were talking about that side by side refrigerator, and you were talking about that nice washer and dryer set. Heck, I could get it under. You got a $5,000 open to buy. See where you paid your payments off. We got a sale. And listen, get a piece of paper, write my name down, and go ahead and take this note. And we'll be open Saturday and Sunday. Can I go ahead and expect y'all to come on down and take a look? Well, we have been talking about it. See what I'm saying, guys? It's because you're bringing back information and memories of a particular time when they were thinking about investing in something. If somebody is thinking about it, even if it's a little bit out of their budget, you still want to get their captive information. It's a lead, it's a soft lead. You've already had a conversation with them. And I'm just telling you, it works if you work it, but you got to live it. You've got to do this. Because see, what happens is sometimes we're waiting for a customer. We're sitting there, or we're out looking for a customer, when we have customers who have already purchased, and we just do a follow up to make sure everything is going good, even if it's not. Be the first one when things go wrong that they talk to you. Like I said, it could have been out of their budget, or maybe they were thinking about getting something to add along to it, but at that particular time, they just couldn't afford it. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. And one of the things I love to talk about are things that most salespeople don't talk about, those things that are important to us. So I hope this valuable nugget of information can help you, because selling, it's a great career, but it can be very, very tough. And if you're just getting into sales, I promise you, if you take good notes, now I ain't saying write a book about people. You want to know their name. If you can get their date of birth, if you can get their address, if you can get their email address, if you can text and let them know, hey, I'm gonna be texting you if we got a sale or something coming up, giving them information, get their telephone numbers, put it on a little 3x5 card, and write their Bob. He's got two kids. They just got married in December. These are things that you can actually call customers up and elect them, remind them like, hey, how this person know who all I am? Because what? You took really, really good notes. And always send out thank you cards, guys, especially if you got a decent size sale. And never be afraid to call back the customer because see, customers sometimes they'll just go ahead and cancel an order. But if you took the time to call within the first 30 days or the first couple of weeks to check on and make sure everything's good, you might save a sale. Today, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. Give me a thumbs up and please share my videos and please subscribe. And remember, our topic for today is selling, okay? And taking good notes about the customer or the potential customer's interest and things they thought about maybe purchasing in the future. Okay, I hope you got something out of it. I had, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right. Okay, we're going to take good notes.